Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, first of all, let me take tea. Just joking. I recently just finished reading this remarkable book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it's very teeny, easy to carry, right? And you can obviously buy this book. So I read it and I found it really life-changing and remarkable books. And I derived 4 life-changing lessons from that books, and so I thought, why should not I share these 4 lessons to you? So in this video I'm going to review this book Atomic Habits by James Clear and give you the 4 core lessons that I learned from this book. So let's get started. So before we talk about what are the lessons I learned, first you just need to know that what exactly is Atomic Habits. To be honest, when I heard the name Atomic, then I thought an image in my mind that this thing is about making small habits. So like atomic habits, very small and tiny habits, and how you can make tiny habits to improve your life. So this was just the first impression of book in my mind when I was going to buy it. So then when I got this book and reading it, so in the beginning I realized that, oh, this is very interesting, super interesting and remarkable book, and I assure you, if you read this book you can change your life from scratch. So basically this book is about building small habits, breaking the bad one from scratch. And a very important quote from that book is, first you makes habits and then habits makes you. And the author James Clear provide us another way, a secret way to get success. People think like in order to get massive success, in order to make a massive impact on people, in order to excel in your field, in your profession, you must need to do a lot of work. But that's not the true approach according to this book. So James Clear says that when you develop small habits and do it for long period of time, then ultimately you get the compound effect of it, and then you realize that I am having a lot of changes going on in my life. So that's the main crux, that the main phenomena of this book. Alright, so from that, the first lessons I learned is improving 1% every day. Like basically there is a graph in this book that I will put the screenshot here, which says that if you improve 1% every day, only 1%, right? Don't just overthink, don't just be overwhelmed. Just simply think about improving 1%, making small changes in your work, making small changes in your exercise, whatever field. It might be personal thing like doing exercise, push-ups. It can be your professional life. It could be your free time, spare time, anything. It could be related to that concept. So you need to improve 1% every day, and when you improve 1% every day for the next 1 year, then at the end of year you will be 37x more better than before. So go ahead, just describe yourself now, that who you are at the moment and what you want to become for the next 1 year, and just start working, start improving 1% every day, and after 1 year you will be 37 times way more better. But that's just the ideal theoretical, but in real life you can get very precise to it if you get consistent, right? Consistency is little bit hard but can be achieved, right? One more thing, if you do vice versa, like you don't improve yourself 1% every day and you degrade yourself, you do wrong things, you do wrong habits, waste your time, procrastinate and all those stuff, you can literally get way more worse than before that you might not think even, right? So it's definitely up to you, how do you want yourself to be. Tea is my intellectual drink, by the way. Alright, so if you are enjoying this video, feel free to like this, and if you are new on my channel, make sure to subscribe to get latest useful productive videos in front of you. And the second lessons I learned from this book, which is also super interesting, and it can literally change your life, the way you think about success, the way you think about result, and that is, never set goals, build the systems. You don't need to set goals, you need to build the systems, according to James Clear. Now what the hell does it mean? basically James gives us an idea about developing system over setting goals. So like, let's say if you want to achieve something, right? Maybe you want to get a plus grade in your exams, right? So there could be two mindset about that. One is your just goal is to get the numbers, right? And after that there is nothing, right? No more goal left. But the other thing is, right, you just need to keep working hard, you need to be consistent, and then you don't need to focus on getting results, you don't need to think a lot about getting high numbers, right, or getting success. You just want to keep going, right? You just need to develop such positive habits which keeps you going throughout your field. So that's the difference. Now there are some drawbacks when you set a goals. For example, if you set a goal, first of all, it's a temporary happiness, right? You get a temporary success, and what's next you don't know. The second important drawback, the goals can disappoint you. Let's say if you set a goal for a specific period of time, and if for some reason you can't achieve that, then you might be hopeless, right? Now the beauty of systems, developing system, is that you can literally build a system where things comes to you, the way of working, the process of working becomes automatic and easy, right? For example, if you want to read, you just need to develop a habit that I just want to read maybe 20 or 30 pages a day, or maybe I want to read only 30 to 40 minutes a day, maybe in the early morning or night, right? Whatever the time suits you best and you get, right? So you just get started with reading, with maybe you can start with even 5 pages a day, reading 5 pages, 2 pages a day. But the thing is, you just need to build a kind of identity which allows you to stick around with these habits for a very long run, and that leads to building systems, right? So if you build a system, you will get away from where you can just keep working for a very long term. And if, for example, when your goal will not be I just want to get X number or this X money, you just need to improve yourself, improve your skill, improve your studies, and then after 1 year, maybe after consistency, then you will get massive results that you really don't expect, right? So that's the technical difference between setting systems and setting goals. So definitely I would also recommend you to build systems around your things that you wanna achieve. So like me, I'm a YouTuber. Basically I'm not a good YouTuber, I'm just a super beginner. So I'm building my system around researching the content for YouTube, around making thumbnails, around editing, scripting the videos, around finding good SEO stuff and implementing it. So these are some steps for the process of creating content for YouTube or any other social media platform. So this is how you can get started with systems. Alright, so the next lessons I learned from this book is 2-minute rules for beating procrastination. You know, we often procrastinate a lot, super lot, and we skip over important stuff that should be done, and we think that, oh my god, I will just do this after that thing, I will just start reading after getting some drink, after getting breakfast, right? And that comes, and that times never comes. So this is a huge problem. It's not you only, it's most of the people procrastinate. So this is a very crucial to find a way, to find some tricks, to find some extra thing which can help us to beat that thing. And here James clearly discussed the 2-minute procrastination rule, which defines, like, whenever you want to start something, you wanna break some bad habit, then you just need to start it for 2 minutes only, just 2 minutes. Don't do it for 50 minutes, don't do it for 30 minutes, don't do it for 10 minutes, just 2 minutes, super easy. Just create a time where, let's say, you are getting some spare time, right? Maybe in the break time of your college, university, then just take 2 minutes and start your habit, start working on your habit that you want to achieve, or that the goals you set, whatever you want. So start working it for 2 minutes and do it for consistency. Do it for maybe 21 days, right? These things 21 days, and then your mindset will come natural to with that thing that you worked on so far. So that's how you can beat procrastination, right? So this is very useful tool. This is very useful trick that we can apply to our mind to make something natural and build the courage and positive habit to beat the procrastination, right? So this could really lead to start a good habit. Okay, so the last lessons that I learned from this book is basically shaping your identity, how habits can shape your identity. And the theme here is James Clear gives us two kind of habits, right? The first one is outcome based habits and the second one is input based habit, right? And the core part here is basically ultimately we need to develop a kind of identity, so we can differentiate identity by the kind of habits you are applying in your life. So basically, the first kind of habits is outcome means you just want to focus on getting results, achievements, right? You just need output, and the thing here is outcome is also similar to setting goals, because let's say if you get outcome, that's fine, but what next? But if you don't get outcome, a specific outcome that you are expecting, then you can get disappointed. And rather than getting stuck in that result syndrome, we can actually do another thing, and that is building identity based habits. Now the identity based, which are the actual identity based habits, it defines the thing we can control. Like for example, the thing we can only control in our life is the input, how much you can get input, right? So the more the input you get, it's more possibility, high chances are there that you can get result. So results might take time, right? Result take time. It requires improving yourself 1% every day, and you improve 1% every day. At the end of maybe year, you get a huge compound effect of habits, right? And after that, you will realize from your inside that, oh my god, that these small things that I started helped me so much to learn a lot, right? So if you do input based habit, it becomes your identity, and that's kind of identity we should get, right? And here you need to define your identity. Let's say we define the outcome first. Let's say you just want to read one book a month, right? One book a month, but that's just the starting point, right? You can start reading habit by just reading one book a month. Maybe it might be on average, let's say if the book has 300 pages, on average you need to read 10 pages a day, right? It's just easy to get started, right? But what do you think that after 2 years, 3 years, you will still be reading one book a month? It should be 2, 3, 4, right? More than one. So how you can actually do that in the long run? Here we need to work on identity based habits. We need to define our identity, that what kind of person I want to be. Like if you want to start reading, your goal should not to read one book a month. Your goal should be, I want to become a reader. I want to become that kind of specific person. If you want to start a business, your goal should not be to get that X amount of money. Your goal should be, I want to become a businessman who solves a problem, who just do it for consistency long run. If your goal is to become a YouTuber, then your goal shouldn't be that I want to get X amount of subscriber, X amount of views. Your goal should be to input more content to YouTube, right? That's the only thing you can control. You can't control the views, you can't control how much subscriber you are getting. This is not in your control. The thing that is in your control is how much input you can provide. So you just need to develop an identity. I want to become a content creator who just provide value to audience. Whoever listen to him, he gets some value, right? So that's how you define your identity. And once you truly define your identity, you can start any habit after reading this book, and you will have a lot of courage to start working on small things, right? Again, you just need to start very small. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with only one step. the first step you take, it might look super small now, but in the future it can create a lot of compound effect, right? So that's how you can get started into doing a new thing, that doing the thing you like, that the purpose you want to achieve in your life. So that's how this book can change your life, and it's super important. And so that's it for now. If you are enjoying the video, if you watch this till the end, I really appreciate it. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It will really encourage me to produce a lot of content for you, useful content. That's for today. Till the end, take care and bye bye.